All right, here we go. So for the collaborate on a story assignment, it's a little bit complicated. The technical aspects are a little bit complicated, so I wanted to give you a tutorial to kind of walk you through those technical aspects. Hopefully you can just focus on the educational aspects. So once you open up the assignment here, first thing you want to do is look at the groups. I've grouped you pretty randomly. I didn't want you to be with your buddies or anything like that. Take a look at your group, and specifically for this assignment, look at the person who comes right after you in the list. If you're at the bottom of the list, you need to look at whoever's on the top of the list, because that's who you're going to be pairing up with. Don't worry, nobody has to hold hands, but you are being asked to collaborate and to respond to somebody's request. So once you've seen who that person is, go ahead over to Storybird, and sign in. And once you get inside, what you need to do is open up the story that you've already created for me in the first assignment, where you just had to create a story with at least 5 pages. Once you get into here, you go down to the menu button, click on that, and you're going to invite a collaborator. All right. The way you do that is in this page right here, you click on the invite list, and you find the person who came after you in the list. Okay, so you find that name, you select, and then you just give a little message. They'll know why you're sending it to them, but it's still always nice to leave a message. Please add a flashback to my story. Boom. And once you have that in there, you invite them. Okay? And you'll see that it's working when over here you see this little notification says your invitation has been sent. Now the other thing that you will see is up here there will be a little notification, and that's your way of knowing that someone has invited you. So if I click on this, it will show me that some strange guy named Mr. Scott has invited me to collaborate. So I click on that right there, and here's a story that he is asking me to add a flashback to. So I go ahead, I accept the invite, and it will just open right up for you to. Alright, sorry for that little technical difficulty, a little recording issue. At any rate, once you get into the actual story, your job is going to be to add a flashback to the other person's story. So clearly you're going to have to read it. You're going to have to see what's going on in this story and see how it fits in. Now, in this case, you have a story about a girl, Frida the Flapper, who wanted to dance. She wanted to know how to dance, and that's basically the story this tells. She didn't know how, and she studied, and it didn't work, and she eventually took lessons. She got quite good, and then her instructor pretty much fell in love with her, and now she has 2 problems. So that's the entire story. So what I need to do is figure out a place in this story where we can have a little bit of a flashback, something that will add to the story, and then also basically be an appropriate flashback. I know, that's very clear, isn't it? So I need to look through these guys and see one that fits. So let's see, you can just kind of peel through these guys. There's a lot of them. It's a lot of stories. If you want to get rid of that little bar there, you can do this. So let's see. So Frida wanted to dance, and she learns how. Let's see, so maybe I'll go, I can use why she wanted to dance as a flashback. That's possible, isn't it? So let's see, why might she want to dance? There she's thinking. Let's see, what does that one look like? There she's doing more thinking. Need some reason. Why would Frida want to dance, I wonder? Uh-oh, what's this? Is she shopping? Okay, I don't think shopping really has anything to do with her wanting to dance. Jump roping? Well, maybe. Let's see, what else we got? Here she's got a friend. I guess she could want to dance with a friend. Oh, what else? Studying. wonder, why do you think Frida wants to learn to dance? I think I already saw that picture in there, so I can't really use that one again. What does this one show? Congratulations. That might work. Let's see. What if she could flash back maybe to her mother learning to dance and how that affected her? That might work. It's possible. Let's see what's over here. Anything better over here? Let's see. There's a bunch of people dancing. That's a possibility. What do we have here? That can be her talking to her mom. That's a possibility. Or maybe, ooh, I know. Somebody wants to dance because they want to be social, don't they? So if you want to be social, that's it. Perfect. Okay, here we go. So what I've decided here is I'm going to have Frida's flashback go right about, let's see, right about, I will put that there, and then this one will go here. Okay, good. So she wanted to learn how to dance, and here's why. Frida's mother always warned her what would happen if she never left the house. There we go. So that's a flashback. She's flashing back on what her mother told her would happen if she did not learn how to dance. So here's how it looks now. We've got Frida the Flapper had a problem. She didn't know how to dance. And her mother warned her what would happen if she never left the house. So she's afraid she's going to become some crazy old lady. All right, so there we go. Now I've done it. I've added a flashback. So I save this. And I'm going to come over here. I'm going to save and close. So I've done the adding. It's down here. And then the other thing you do before you're completely done is you go to the story and now you switch turns. Switch turns mean you're basically giving it back to them. If you're collaborating back and forth, that would mean that they could take a look at it and add something new and then send it back to you. But in this case, they're just going to look at what you've done. So you click switch turns and you said all done. I hope you like it, and send. And that's pretty much it. That's a 50-point assignment. Again, the technology part I know is challenging, but by all means, like I said, use this video. Call me, 530-400-9138 if you run into problems. And mostly I want you to focus on the story, okay? Really read that and think about it. How could you add something that most likely the main character, but it doesn't have to be, that the main character would flash back on, something that will add to the story. Okay, in my case it just added a little bit of humor, but maybe a little bit of depth too. Now we get to know a little bit about the character's relationship with her mother. At any rate, that's collaborating on a story. Have fun, really. Make it fun.